right there in the middle of things with me. Big old dreams in real life.
Alright, all the way in Lombok you can get Goals breakfast. Look at this, you got a nice little courtyard. YU's going crazy on his Instagram story. Everyone's just feeling good, except Mason. Mason's just thinking about his sticker business, thinking about all the orders back home.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
They're getting their rush order up there.
Guys, how was the sunrise?
Why you can't swing by himself, so he needs all this help.
One of the best sunrises I've ever not seen. I got to sleep in. My sleep was great, if you were wondering. So Kuta is the popular tourist area here in Lombok, and El Bazaar is an incredible breakfast place. Definitely a nice coffee shop. If I had time, I'd be doing work in there. Good morning, beautiful. This is what it's all about. So beautiful. So we've pulled over. The sore sphincter squad is in full effect. I definitely needed to get off that bike. My butt is so sore. We probably we're averaging around 7 to 8 hours a day on this bike, probably even a little more. So standing up feels good, but look how sexy that is. Like, this is what I envisioned when I was younger. I was like, the great boys road trip. And it's super loud, so I feel bad when we go through certain parts of the town because it's like, and everyone's looking.
The move is Mason drives this, I sit on the back backwards with the Ronin, and Christian's gonna be on that cool bike. And I hope I survive. I'm trusting you with my life here. You better be.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
One thing that's really cool, there's not a whole lot of Westerners coming through here, and so the locals are always just waving, the kids are running to the streets and like, hey! And I think I've gotten probably about 15 compliments about the bike. Everyone's like, ooh, yeah, nice bike. Right now we're going up into the mountains and it is way colder up here. So right now we're riding so high up in the mountains, we're in the clouds, and there's this very light cloud that blows. I cannot put into words what I just experienced. One of the most remarkable motorbike riding experiences of my entire life. Like, we all of a sudden started this incredible incline going up into the mountains. We were surrounded by haze, by fog. It was blowing past with the wind. We're winding around. There's monkeys running around. Like, we must have passed at least 100 monkeys. And then we start to descend again onto the other side of this mountain. And now we're literally in this little village that's at the foot of the mountain, and it's surrounded by these massive mountains on all sides. And in between it is like dozens and dozens of rice paddies. Oh, it's just so cool to be here. This is something I was not ready for, not expecting. I can't film while I'm riding my bike, especially in these like massive inclines. Just look at it as an unspoiled surprise for when you come see this, because it's remarkable. Yeah, I'm covered in dirt. No way. What's your name?
Mayori.
Jayari. Yo, Rob, how's your nasi goreng?
Definitely the best one yet. This one actually has chicken for once, which is nice. Food chips, also wonderful.
I think they're like deep fried chips. I don't even know what they are.
Last time it was like shrimp or something.
Yeah, they're really.
What is this?
They're really good.
Seafood chip.
It is a seafood chip. It's probably like $1.50 to $2 at most meal. $2? $2. The amount of distance we've covered is just insane, but I gotta say, this is my #1 motorcycle ride ever. Like that last little bit, from the moment that we went up the mountain and down the mountain into the valley and up to this point, it's just been like winding through hills, getting like that tropical vibes. Like right now the sun is setting, and so you get like the nice warmth, you get those orange tones on the trees, and everything's just so beautiful. So I'm really loving this. We're gonna be doing a hell of a stretch to get back to the ferry tonight, because we're going all the way back to Bali. I would probably recommend renting somewhere out here. We are right at the base of Mount Rinjani, and Rinjani is actually a 4-day hike, 2 days up, 2 days down. It's the highest point in all of Lombok. It's covered by cloud. You can't see it, but it's behind clouds. Hello, Mr. Monkey.
Oh man, there's a lot of them.
3 days on a bike, and it all comes down to this moment here. We're about to arrive at the waterfall. What's it called? Tiu Kelep Waterfall. And I've seen photos of this thing. It looks amazing. Now I've been to places that don't live up to the hype. I'll let you know how I feel about this one in just a sec. Hello.
Hello, unit local guide visitor.
Take your time and do your trip.
That's so interesting. This bridge is actually acting as like an irrigation system. So it's letting the water flow over to there, probably for the farmers' use. But I think I'm almost at the waterfall. Time to take those off. Moment of truth, Rob. Was it worth it?
Amazing, right?
It's incredible. That's probably the most beautiful waterfall I've ever seen.
Used to be anonymous. Now the world has seen your face.
Was it cold?
Oh my god, like when you stand right next to it, just because there's so much like wind and so much power, it knocks the breath out of you like every 5 seconds. It's wild.
You can't go under it, I don't think, could you?
No, the power, it's like so powerful. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not that deep though.
Oh, look at the little booper. Look at you. Look at the little booper. Who's a little booper? All right, guys, that concludes an incredible journey. It's gonna be an entire 8 hours to get home, from taking the bikes to the ferry to Bali, and then Bali back to Canggu. I don't know how we're gonna do it, especially with the guys. We're pretty much running on like 4 to 6 hours of sleep a night, but that's the way it goes. A huge thank you to Wayu and Bios for showing us around. They're like 2 of the best photographers in Bali, and we're so lucky to have had that local insight. If you ever get the opportunity to travel with a local, definitely take them up on that offer. It is the best way to travel. Guys, without further ado, hit up that thumbs up button, hit the bell button so you know when the next video is posted, and as always, let's get lost again tomorrow. I gotta go. We got 8 hours ahead of us. I had to pull over. I hope I haven't lost the guys. Look at this thing. Holy. Whoa. There's actually a lot more to Lombok than I originally thought. There's hotels, there's bar scenes, and apparently a massive mosque. Crazy. Yeah, so I didn't just like sort of lose them, I completely lost them. I have no idea where anyone is, and I'm in the middle of Lombok. But I gotta say, I want to come back here, you know? There's so much to see here. And I also need to find the crew, because I'm on my own. Anyone? And what I currently have my part-time workers helping me with is taking my YouTube videos and turning them into Facebook videos. As you guys have probably seen for yourself, there is a ton of videos being promoted on Facebook these days.
Fan of the day.